Hi, soap fans. Ali Waldman here with the SoapCentral.com Soapcast for April 15th, 2012. And what a week in the soaps. Finally, we have excellent, exciting, wonderful news to share, which I'm sure you've already heard about. General Hospital has been renewed. Yay! Apparently, the folks at ABC realized that the revolution was over. As I said to you weeks ago, the revolution was a dreadful show, a lifestyle show that really was pretty crappy. And we didn't need it. You didn't need more afternoon gab. We have so much afternoon gab. But what we did need was General Hospital coming back. Especially now that the stories are so good, the characters are kicking in, the Ron Calavardi stories are excellent, the One Life to Live characters have been incorporated, Robin Mattson is terrific. This show has perked up tremendously, and we need to keep it going. We don't need more lifestyle and diet changing and makeovers and, oh God, if I see that, I mean, you see it all over the cable. Why do you need it on afternoon television, right? But we do need the Syndicate and some mob action and some baby switching and some, whether or not Robin really died in the lab. Well, apparently she didn't. So General Hospital, yay, we're coming back. And if Katie Couric had something to do with this, kudos to Katie. Kudos to Katie for helping to make this happen. And I hope your show does well with General Hospital as the lead-in. Okay? Now, while there was wonderful news at ABC, there was kind of bad news at NBC. Days of Our Lives announced there's going to be a couple of new head writers, which is okay. Head writers come and go. That's the way it is. However, they've decided to let go 4 actors who have been, who were just recently returned to the show. Now, they've been on about 6 months, so, they've done a fairly good job. I would have loved to see Matthew Ashford stay, and Patrick Muldoon, and the actor, God, I'm forgetting the actress who plays Carrie. I would have liked those guys to stay. As for Sarah Brown, I don't think they wrote her a really good character. She's a 3-time Emmy-winning actress. She was absolutely dynamic as Carly on General Hospital, and as Madison on Days of Our Lives, I just don't think they gave her enough to do. Yes, they brought in Ian Buchanan as her, demonic husband, who she's now getting a divorce from, but, her love affair with Brady was, So, Sarah, I know there aren't too many soaps for you to go on to. Maybe they'll find a spot for you at Young and the Restless. Maybe they'll find a spot for you back at General Hospital. You could return as a character other than Carly. God knows these soap operas, they make things up, right and left. But I still think you're very, very talented. And as for the other guys, Matthew and Patrick and the actress who plays Carrie, I'm sure they're going to land on their feet, as they always do. Meanwhile, Days has been improving too, and I'm glad to see that they're keeping John, Marlena, Bo and Hope, that whole thing. EJ and Sammy are getting really good. Nicole and Rafe are really good. All this stuff is really, really good. So that's, Days of Our Lives is definitely on the uptick. I don't know what they're going to do with the revelation that EJ is not really Stefano's son. So we'll see what happens. It should be interesting. Now, on The Young and the Restless, Gewalt. We've got Genevieve thinking she's going to marry Jack. Jack thinking he's going to marry Genevieve, but then Nikki tells him that she's left Victor, and now Jack and Nikki might be doing something, and then we've got Victor going after Genevieve because he still wants Beauty of Nature, and just the round and round we go. Tucker thinks he's got the inside track with Genevieve, and I want to know, what is their backstory? We now clearly see that their backstory was something well before she ever went to Australia. So, are we going to find out that there was something more there? Could be. Because, with Ashley and Tucker, the worst thing on a soap opera is a happy marriage. So, I don't think they're going to be happy much longer. Glad to see that Divine's implants worked. I wasn't expecting anything differently. And as for other storylines, I don't know where they're going with Ricky and Daisy and Lauren and Michael. But we did find out this week that they're planning on doing some soap opera aging on the children. So we already know that Kyle's going to be growing up as soon as he gets back from hockey camp in Lake Placid, which has now gone on, I think, 8 months or something. A lot of hockey. It's like the summer. It's time for him to come back. And of course, he's going to come back and be about 18 or 19 years old, ready to go to work at Chabot. And he is not going to be very happy to find out that Jack is involved with Nikki, because after all, no matter how it happened, Nikki killed, Diane Jenkins. And that's Kyle's mother, and sorry, but, you killed my mom, I don't like you. Meanwhile, we're going to see Summer grow up, so Phyllis is going to have a grown daughter, and very, very soon, Phyllis and Nick. And then Fenmore. When Fenmore finally comes back from Canada, where he's been hanging out with Scotty, he's going to be all grown up. So we're going to have a lot more of, just in time for, the soaps are so predictable, aren't they, folks? Just in time for summer storylines, here are all the teenage kids. As if Abby isn't a teenager enough, but now they're going to make Abby look older because they're going to pair her off with Carmine, who's pretty damn cute. And I guess Carmine's going to be their Jersey Shore guy. I guess when he takes his shirt off, we're going to find that he has the situation. So that's what's going on Young and the Restless. I'm still, dying to see when the dancing stops, when the musical chair stops, who actually is going to get Beauty of Nature. And does anybody care? I was really pleased, though, to see that at least so far, Chelsea seems to be doing the right thing, and Billy and Victoria are going to get their baby. So that's really nice. And it was really sweet that they named him for John. Although I was kind of surprised that they didn't bring on John as the ghost of John to talk to Billy. But I bet you that's coming. It's probably going to come in the next couple of weeks or so. Meanwhile, let me check my notes here. The Bold and the Beautiful. Well, there's a really, really exciting development on Bold and the Beautiful, which I hope you guys have read online. Crystal Chappelle, one of my all-time favorites, originally from Days of Our Lives, then from General Hospital. No, not General. Yeah, was she on General? No. It was Days of Our Lives, Guiding Light. She was wonderful on Guiding Light. Then she came back to Days of Our Lives. And now she's going to be on The Bold and Beautiful. And she's going to play a character named Danielle. And Danielle and Karen are the lesbian mothers of Caroline Spencer. So, interesting. They're going to finally do a gay storyline on The Bold and the Beautiful. Finally. It's about time, guys. Good for you, Brad. And Crystal Chappelle is such a good actress. Such a good actress. And I'm really looking forward to how she's going to, interact, and how long they're going to keep her on the canvas. And, hopefully, they'll make room for her, and they'll give her something good to do. Now, we also, John Hensley is supposed to be on the show too, but I thought that was going to be just a short-term thing. I don't know. We haven't seen him yet. Meanwhile, they still haven't written out, Jack Wagner and Leslie Ann Down. Have they said anything about the Maronis leaving? Have they closed down Jackie M? I've been watching the show every day, and I don't think I've noticed. Maybe they've just been spending too much time with Liam and Hope and Steffi. Hi, Liam and Hope and Steffi. I'm telling you guys, I wrote my 2 scoop column, and seriously, enough is enough. It's just too much with those guys. We need more variety. Brad, Belle, my buddy, listen to me. We need more variety. It can't just be all Hope, all Liam, and all Steffi all the time. You got to break it up, okay? You did a really good job introducing Caroline. We really like her, but we want to see more of her. And I'm sorry, but Pam and Donna sharing the same desk is cute, but it's not going to be enough of a diversion for me. I want another great storyline going here. So let's get to work on that, okay? Okay. Now, that's it for the big soap news of the week. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to go out and have a parade for General Hospital. And, I think it's a sign of the times that finally something is worked out. Because as somebody wrote online, I think it was Michael Fairman, today is actually the anniversary of the day that ABC announced the cancellation of All My Children and One Life to Live. So it's a dark day. So at least we don't have to fear General Hospital going anytime soon. Okay? So that's it for this week's SoapCentral.com Soapcast. Please, guys, spread the word around to come to SoapCentral.com. We have the best recaps, we have the best 2 scoops, we have the best columns, we have information, we have photos, we have histories, we have archives. It is the soap location on the internet. Tell your friends, okay? Oh, and I didn't even mention Dan's wonderful Soap Central Live every Friday. So that's it. It's 11:49 on the clock, which means I've talked enough, and I'll see you guys next week. This is Allison Waldman, your 2-scooper, your recapper, and your soap caster, signing off till next week. See you then. Bye-bye.